this is Jody with Faith Today, and I'm so glad you're here. In the house, I have Jeff Earlywine, and he is with Purpose, Plan, and Profit. And I'm so glad you came here today, or actually invited us into your home. It's a lovely place.
Well, welcome.
Yeah. So we're going to talk to him about his business and what he's done in the past and what his plans are in the future and how he can help you. And so let's get started.
All right.
All right. So tell me a little bit about your company.
My company is Purpose, Plan, Profit, and what we do is actually there's every business has 5 pieces. 3 of them are Purpose, Plan, Profit. And if you know what the purpose is and you have a plan, more than likely you're going to make some profit. And so that's pretty much what every business owner wants to do, because they can take that profit and be able to do great things with it. I mean, give it to their church, give it to other charities, whatever. So that's the idea.
Okay. How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing this kind of thing for about 30 years. I know I don't look that old, but
No, you do. You do.
But I have. I've been doing this kind of thing for a long, long time. I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of organizations over the years,
Okay.
and really love what I do.
Okay. And you specifically work with a typical organization like churches, or you work with anybody and everybody? Small and large?
Small and large, yes. Mostly small business owners. I've done a lot of work with nonprofits as well, but yeah, small businesses. It's the heartbeat of our communities. It's what's on every, yeah, and the big box businesses, the chains, they're not struggling as much. They've got investors on Wall Street. Some of the smaller mom and pops, the plumbers and attorneys and doctors and people like that, they really are struggling right now. People that own restaurants are really struggling. So I love being able to go in, help them understand what the purpose is, or learn what their purpose is, create a plan, make some money, and then, be able to do some great things with it.
Did you go to school to do all this? I mean, how's your learning? Everybody wants to do the same thing, but they can't seem to figure it out.
Well, I figured it out because I have a PhD in the School of Hard Knocks.
Okay.
I did go to college, double major, double minor, but all that, I've just had an opportunity to work for the last 40 years with business owners. I started when I was a teenager. My girlfriend's mom was a bookkeeper. And I found if I would go to her house and work for the mom, I could get paid, and then I could be around my girlfriend at the same time. So I thought that was a pretty good combination. I got to make a little money.
That was very clever on your part.
If she's watching right now, I'm sorry, but no, that wasn't.
There was a motive. No.
That wasn't the motive, but it worked out. And then because things just worked out the way they did, went to college and got some education, and then got out and honestly didn't really got an education. I learned how to help business owners with the parts of their business that they generally struggle in, because they may be a great attorney, but they don't know necessarily how to grow a business or run a business,
right.
all those kinds of things. And so it's just a lot of fun.
People go to school, to college, they learn specifically what they went for, but the real world doesn't, nobody helps you out in the real world in any business. Real estate, you kind of thrown out there, doctor, nurse, all of that. So,
and one thing I hear a lot is,
how about kids, teenagers? They need to learn about finances.
Oh, finances, business, yeah.
They don't know anything. Parents don't teach the kids anything.
Well, it's because probably a lot of us didn't learn this stuff growing up. We certainly didn't know how to run a business when we graduated from high school. Most people don't.
They don't.
And
but they want to be successful.
Right, exactly. They want to be successful in what they want to be successful in.
Right.
And the thing I've realized though is top athletes, top business people, top actors, they have coaches. And some of them have multiple coaches. Some of the best athletes in the world have multiple coaches helping them on things in their head, their skill set with their body and mechanics of that, and being able to hit a golf ball or make 100 free throws or whatever it may be. Well, business owners, really, it's no different. They may be a great attorney, a great doctor, a great
that's
plumber,
their passion, but outside of that,
they don't really know what to do, and so they need that coach, like a guy like me, that can come alongside them, walk them through some things, or even really get involved in their business, then help them run it. depending on what their needs are.
Did you have a mentor?
I did have a mentor.
Was there like a little...
I had several.
You had several. Okay.
The mom of my girlfriend, because my childhood was kind of a mess. And this mom and dad really took me under their wings and helped me learn to be a man, to go to college. I wasn't going to go to college. I hated school. And so I went to college and found that, man, I can love learning. And then when I got out, I started reading books. I read maybe 3 books all the way through high school.
Right.
I mean, maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
And, one was the Bible, and I'm giving myself credit for 2 more.
Right.
But since then, I read a good bit. And a guy named John Maxwell was one that I read a lot. And I really learned about leadership and self-development and how to work with people, that some of those things I didn't necessarily get growing up.
Sure.
And then I had the wonderful opportunity of moving to Atlanta, leaving being a pastor, and going to Atlanta and working with John Maxwell and his whole team there. It was an amazing experience because they're the best of the best. I mean, they were driven. They had hearts that wanted to help people, and they were serious about getting things done. So it was just a great opportunity to be able to spend some time in Atlanta working with them and soaking in from my mentors like John Maxwell and Dan Ryland and some of the other folks there.
That's quite a story so far. And so you've taken all that in, and you're still working, and you're still loving what you do. And so, what's your next project?
Well, the next project is the same project I've had for a long, long time. Here's the goal. Purpose Plan Profit is to be able to help Christian business owners, or any business owner, but if we can help Christian business owners to run their business, to run it more profitably. It's not all about money.
True.
But it takes money to be able to do
what you want to do.
Yeah. So let's make some money. Let's reduce some stress. If they can do that, and they're a part of a local church in the community, they're going to be able to give more in donations. They're going to be able to dedicate more in time and volunteer. And then the underlying goal is we take this concept of being able to help business owners and go to third world countries, especially in the Caribbean, and work through churches there, which is made up of business people, and help them. Now, a business in some place in the Caribbean, some place that is a third world country,
yes,
what we would call a lemonade stand here, many of them call it business there. Okay. So it's really basic. It's really, it's a tough world. But being able to help them do the same thing, make more money, have less stress, they can be able to dedicate more time and money to their church. It allows that church to do more ministry. And honestly, many years that I spent as a pastor, in all of the stuff I've gotten to do, that's as much ministry as anything else. That's my calling.
Do most people need structure, or is it really just like a 101 course? You need to do this, this, and this to make it.
Well, some people need both. They need the structure. If you go to our website, you'll see that we have an online course. It's something you get every week. It's just called the Small Business Academy. You get something every week. It educates you. It's kind of like getting a master's degree from some major college, but you learn it about your business, not about somebody else's business. Then, some people are like, well, I just need a business coach. I need somebody to hold me accountable, kick me in the seat of the pants, give me ideas, whatever. Well, that's what a coach is great at. I mean, you think about some of the top athletes like Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, any of the others you want to name, they had great coaches growing up that said, yeah, that's pretty good. Now go do it 100 times, And then some business owners, they love to do what they love to do. A doctor or a plumber or, a guy that kills bugs for a living, whatever it is. But they don't necessarily want to run the business. And so they basically take a block of my time every month, and I help them. I step in and help them run their business from kind of a CFO point of view, a chief operating officer point of view, and being able to help them run it. And we do it affordably. It's not about money. It's about being able to help people to accomplish
help
what they
them
want.
Like delegate? Is that most owners just want to do everything?
Some owners really have a hard time.
Yeah.
You know, it's their baby.
It's their
especially
baby,
If they
yeah,
grew
so I
it
was
out of
saying-
nothing, it's very difficult. They know what the purpose is.
Yeah.
And they know what their plan is. And they know they want to make some money, but it's like, but I don't know if I want to give this up right now. I don't know. I don't really have people I can trust. And so we help them learn to delegate, to train their leaders, to, put things in place, put processes in place. That's the other two. It's 5 Ps, right? Purpose, plan, profit. Then people. Maxwell says everything rises and falls on leadership. You got to have people. And then processes. That's the glue that's going to hold any person that's watching. That's the glue that's going to hold your business together and make it duplicatable, whether you want to go start another one or what. It's the processes. It's the systems. So we put all that in place. And then that's really going to help them have a business that they can be proud of. If they want to give it over to their kids or sell it someday,
Sure.
it's going to be worth more.
Do you work on a curve depending on the size of their business? Like how, if it's like a teeny tiny
Our
business?
fees?
Your fees, does it range according to the size of the company?
It does.
Yeah.
It just depends on what their needs are.
Yeah.
It's not a cookie cutter approach.
Oh, I guess not, because everybody's
know,
needs are going to be different.
Everybody's needs are different. They may say, hey, I want 1 coaching session a month. I want 4 a month. I want to buy 20 hours of your time a month, whatever it is. But we don't
And during
know.
this pandemic, you work with people, so you'll do Zoom, you'll travel, you're not just local, you do nationwide.
Nationwide, we have
Yeah.
clients all over the U.S. I've
Okay.
had a client in Hawaii one time. I had somebody in London one time. So it makes it a challenge sometimes because of the time differences. But when you've got all the technology, the Zooms, the Skypes or whatever, phones, email, you don't have to go on site as much. So we can make this lean and mean, make it to where people can really afford getting help. It's almost like you can't not do this because we're going to help you make more money. It's going to not only pay for our fee, but accomplish that purpose that you have. That's that gut. That's what you get out of bed every day saying, I'm going to go do this.
Right. And everybody needs a little help.
Well,
Call Jeff. He knows it inside and out.
well, when you've been doing it as long as I have,
Yeah.
you better know something.
Well,
you know?
I'm sure that you know
Yeah.
quite a bit. Yeah.
So-
I think that you can share it and you're going to, so you can always just talk to Jeff. But is there any last words you'd like to share with anybody?
Well, I would tell people, go to our
What?
website, purposeplanprofit.com, purposeplanprofit.com. There's a lot of free stuff there. There's tremendous business articles that you can get there, videos, or, give us a call. The office directly to me is 772-226-0723. If you miss me, leave a message. I'll call you back. It's not about money. It's about helping the business owner accomplish what that purpose is in their life. Let's put a plan together. Let's make some money. Let's change some families. Create a process that's going to make this thing run for years and years to come.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time. Okay.
It's an honor.
All right, guys. Well, until next time, take care of yourself. There's only one you. Bye.